In this video, you'll learn how to set up your workspace for the limited space available in class. This is a good setup to use at home, too. If you're left-handed, you'll probably want to use the mirror image of this setup. I'm using a towel to reduce the glare from my table surface in the video. You can work directly on your table or cover it with a towel or piece of plastic if you wish. In the center is your watercolor paper taped to the cardboard support you learned how to make in the last video. Your watercolor palette, mixing surfaces, and rinse water should be on the right side if you're right-handed and the left if you're left-handed. You'll also want to have a household sponge for wiping a clear space on your palette. And a small terry cloth towel or washcloth for blotting your brush. We will also have some cleanup buckets for rinsing your sponges and emptying your rinse water. Depending on class size, you may be sharing one of these buckets with your neighbor. You can place your roll of paper towels, spray bottle, masking tape, jar lid, and other supplies to the upper left side, or to the right if you're left-handed, or keep them in your tote bag until they're needed. Extra watercolor paper should be kept somewhere safe from splashing, except that it's a good idea to have a small piece of scrap paper to test brush marks and colors. As you learned in the last video, you want to get your brush wet before you begin painting. Next, use your brush like an eyedropper to place a few drops of water on the dry paint in each of the wells in your watercolor palette that you plan to use. This is called activating the colors. The water will begin to soften the paint so that it will be easier for us to transfer to the mixing surfaces of our palette. Now we're ready to paint.